Welcome to Nine Eye in the News. And today we're talking about the Republicans' new child tax credit plan that is popular with most Americans. Of course, I get quoted in a lot of articles across the intranet and the intraweb, and often people come at me from different places. But we're not talking about that today. We're talking about why it matters and why it's so important. So, what I said was that many Americans believe that non citizens, particularly those who cannot provide a social security number, should not be eligible for refundable tax credits or other taxpayer benefits. I often went on along the line and said this is often framed as a fairness issue with growing nationalist sentiments contributing towards America first. I believe the concern revolves around taxpayer dollars going to undocumented immigrants rather than those who are legally authorized to work in the United States of America. So, if you don't know what's going on, is that the new requirement is going to be for both parents to have social security numbers to apply for the child tax credit. I also went along and said that while this change wouldn't affect the child's legal citizenship, it could significantly reduce financial assistance for some families. The proposed changes can have consequences such as losing access to credit, increasing financial strain, and pushing families deeper into poverty, ultimately robbing Peter to pay Paul, going further in debt, going further in Medicaid. Now, I will also say this. Although a lot of these families are already in the Medicaid system, if you start taking the additional credit away from families that are not in the Medicaid system, then ultimately what's going to happen is they can end up getting pushed into the Medicaid system and taking more from that particular entitlement program. So, in a nutshell, stricter requirements could also push undocumented immigrants to not file their taxes because they are in fear of deportation. Now, there has not been any real sign of that, but if you start filing and they start noticing certain things, there could be some issues there. So, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm just here to give you some information and to tell you about Nine Eye in the News. This is one of the segments, and we have many more to come.